Wait,
Um,
Ryan, do I get to
but
speak after this? Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Ah,
Yeah,
cool, bro.
yeah, you're the co-host though. Um, Basically, I kind of felt, he was gonna take a fight to rebound after that year of punishment. And I mean, even for myself, it was a crazy year. So I kind of knew he was gonna rebound after Ramirez, and he showed me that what he usually is. A fast puncher, tricky shot selection, and ultimately knows how to stay out of range. The thing is, he got his confidence once he dropped Norman. Once he dropped Norman, it became like Norman lost all confidence and didn't know how to gain it back at all. And Devin Haney kind of just was able to have his way, and there was never real any real threat after that. Um, Norman looked like what I thought he was gonna look like, inexperienced in the ring, and a lot of people say, "Well, but he looked good. He had a knockout." Like everybody just in boxing, you're only, I guess, as good as your last fight. You don't really look at the overall picture of the landscape of the sport and the psyche of a person. So for me, I kind of knew it was going to be too much for Norman, and it definitely showed. And we found out, but no shot at Norman. He's pretty good. Just to me, he was inexperienced. You gotta, with Devin, you gotta want to hurt that dude. You can't just let him have his way. Every shot, you gotta
Facts.
make him feel it and be like, oh dang, I don't want to get hit with that, because Devin will fight scared. As you've seen, when he backs up, he still flinched and didn't really know what he was doing. The Normans kind of let them have his way, but in order to hurt that man, you need to make him feel it. I mean, in order to put him in bad positions, you got to make him feel it. If you don't, he's gonna be able to jab and do his thing. Another thing, Norman stood right in front of him the whole night. I mean, what are you doing standing in front of Devin Haney? He's gonna find a shot sooner or later. Um, it's just bad game plan from Norman. Norman just showed me he's not a thinker, and that's just what it is. But you could respond now.
Wait, Ryan.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head, Jay. Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought that Devin fought like Duarte versus you.
Right. Right.
Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, this is the questions that I got for you, yeah.
Yeah.
So your haters are saying about Devin Haney, yeah, but bro, it's your they're saying about your trainer, about you don't prepare for fights, you don't take it
Right.
serious, none of this shit, yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Why can't you go back to Joe Goosen?
Um.
I get the tank stuff, I get the mole stuff, all of that, I get all of that,
Yeah.
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 Why can't you go back to Joe Goosen and just be in the gym, bro? That's all we're asking for. Because you
Right.
could beat the shit out of Devin Haney, yeah, and I want to see it. But these people are saying, yeah, they're treating you like a bum because
Of
they
course.
think that you went in the gym, you're training at home, you only got a left hook, all this bullshit, yeah, bro. You know from the amateurs, yeah, when
Yeah.
you're trying to parry the jab
Yeah.
and you're framing, yeah, and
Yeah.
they think you're getting caught with a thing, and they call you a shit boxer.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that ain't boy. That they don't understand. Yeah, that in the pros. Yeah, you do that because you're framing. You just don't do it when you're going backwards.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
There you go. But they're so thick, yeah, that they think, oh, Ryan Garcia ain't a good boxer
Well,
because
this
he's
is the thing
framing.
about boxing fans. Everybody thinks they can fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everybody
but
thinks
they're
everybody thinks
looking
they
at
know
all
what they're
of
doing.
that.
But let me respond to what you
Go on,
said.
go on.
Why I want training with Joe Goosen? I mean, you said it in
Yeah,
the beginning. At the end of the day, when something like that happens in a camp, bro, and the trust is gone,
yeah,
how can I trust you to prepare me
yeah,
for a
but
fight?
bro,
You
right.
know
I'm
what I'm
sorry,
saying?
Ryan. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yeah, Derek destroyed AJ and Errol's career. Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
Derek. I know you like
No,
Derek,
I
yeah,
mean I
but
wouldn't say
fuck
fuck
him,
Derek,
bro.
but
He ain't good for you, boy.
yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah, I
say
want you
fuck
to have a
Derek.
proper trainer, Ryan.
Derek's a good trainer.
Yeah, he's a good trainer,
Yeah.
mate. But I'm telling you, mate. He looked AJ made him look like piss poor. Yeah, worst he's ever looked in his life. Yeah, and Errol, when the fuck has he last boxed? And he's suing Derek.
Yeah, I mean, again,
So fuck him. I know
I
he's a
think
stand up
Derek's
guy.
suing
Yeah,
him. I
he's a
think
stand up
Derek's
guy,
suing him.
but he ain't the guy to be in your corner, Ryan. Get
Right.
Joe
I mean, he's
Goosen.
he's not going to be in my corner my next fight. I think we made
Yeah, but
that.
it should, bro. It should. Right, listen. I like you, Ryan. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm actually backing you up with these points. But people
Thank
are
you.
coming on here and saying you got no trainer, you train at home, and you don't prepare for fights because
Again,
last fight
you
you
know what I
said,
take every when people say things like that.
yeah,
It's
but
like
how am I supposed to back?
you
How
know
am I
what
supposed to
you know
back
what
you
it
up?
is.
Yeah,
It's a
when you're
fart in the
tweeting that
wind,
you
bro.
train at
It
home.
smells for a little bit, then it goes away. I don't give a fuck what people say. They could
Yeah,
say all
but
they
bro,
want,
you're
bro. Look
training
at
at home,
the
Ryan. You was in the
you don't,
Canelo
bro.
gym, yeah.
I post videos of me hitting the mitts at home. You don't know
Yeah,
what
but
I'm working
Ryan,
on.
you was
That's
in
what
the
I'm saying.
Canelo gym, yeah, from a young age, yeah.
When I was 19,
That's how
yeah.
people knew your name, from sparring, from beating people up, boy.
Exactly, 100%.
I
But
want to see
again,
that Ryan. I don't want to see no fucking Derek Ryan and that. You know what I mean?
you're funny, bro. I
I'm
understand what
being
you're saying.
honest, bro. I like you, brother. You
You
want me
made
to
your point.
bullshit or what?
You made your point. I want to continue the subject of the Devin Haney fight, though. You know, this was.
Yeah, but brother, how are you
I
gonna
want to hear
beat? Right,
everybody
listen to me, Ryan. Yeah,
else's reaction.
how are you gonna beat? How are you gonna beat Devin
Boot
Haney
this
with
drunk
Derek
ass
in your
bitch
corner?
British motherfucker, yo. The fuck is he
Oh,
on? He been blabbering for fucking 20 minutes.
I had to remove him. I had to remove not because
This
dude was
bum, he's
bro was just
blabbering.
staying off a topic. I ain't gonna lie, bro was just he was just not it, bro. He was not it. But he was cool. I get what he was. He probably had a good heart for sure. But again, a little too probably sporadic for me right now.
He's blabbering, bro.
Big time. He said the same thing 5 times. I'm like, oh, I heard you. Like we're good. Relax. What do you think about the fight?
I was surprised. You can hear me okay?
Hmm.
I was surprised, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not even gonna lie. Um,
I made people a lot of money. I'll tell you that.
I mean, him knocking Haney knocking him down like that in the second round was crazy. Um, I did not expect that shit at all.
Well, did you see the fight where what's his name got dropped? Norman.
Who you said
Norman.
what?
When Norman got dropped in the first round, did you see that fight?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like you should have known that his
Yeah,
chin
but
was a
Haney
little
of all
suspect.
people though.
Haney, he could drop anybody. He got sneaky power. It's just can he catch you? And look at the thing is his shot is a shot that if you don't see it, it can stun you, but usually doesn't drop you. That's what I'm saying. Like usually it don't drop you, but I guess Norman just I don't know. I don't know. Like I got caught with the same shot in the third round, but I was able to bounce back like pretty quick. Like I was like, all right, let's fucking go. I don't know what happened. And Norman looked like he was in La La Land for a second. I don't know how Haney didn't get him out of there. That's what I don't get.
Because it's not him, bro.
He don't have a killer instinct. That's for
He
sure.
tried. I mean, he fucking tried after he got that knockdown, but
Yep. I guess.
I was shocked, man. Like the knockdown, I could have sworn like Norman was gonna get him out of there by like the eighth or ninth.
I know Haney was super happy. He's like, I'm about to get a knockout for the first time in 10 years. Let's
Like
go.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That was
he was
actually shocking.
he was
Hey,
definitely
yo,
happy.
Ryan, what's good?
Yeah, what's good, Punish?
But
What's good?
you heard what Bill said, right?
He said,
After the fight, he said you
fuck
beat
right.
Barrios and you got a belt and it's a wrap. They're gonna fight you next.
Oh, let's
So
go. It's a big rap. I want that. I really want all that smoke for real. I'm just tired of the narrative of them saying if he didn't cheat, if it didn't, brotherfucker, I didn't cheat, bro. Cheating is when like I'm taking steroids to have an advantage. If I had attained this, and if people actually do their research, ostarine is probably one of the most found supplements in these over-the-counter supplements. So
That's
like
like
for
soy
people
milk
to
for
try to
men.
run with the I know it's the trolls, but anybody who actually looks into it knows that I had no actual advantage, and even the Haneys know that. But if they want to walk into the fight with that delusion, let them do it because I will give them a reality check once again. And I'm not gonna be nice to them again. They think I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna be nice to them. Same treatment, same ass whooping, and same mentality. I'm coming in, fucking you up, and that's it. And I'm leaving. I know you better than you know you, and that's it. The only one that's gonna try to save Devin is Bill. Once again, he's gonna have to save him because Devin cannot. He just can't beat me. Like no matter what we do, how you set it up, I will always beat that man. Like he stole
I'm
somebody.
not gonna lie. When he got that knockdown, I was like, he probably should get tested after the fight because that was such an
Bro,
anomaly.
he
Like,
always looks like he's on steroids. So
bro, it
I
was
the
such an
thing is,
anomaly. When does he knock people
I'll
down?
let him have steroids. He won't beat me still. He could have all that shit all you want, bro. At the end of the day, this is boxing. He's not gonna beat me.
I think you still alter his style because before Devin Haney used to throw almost like 200 jabs. He only threw like 130 jabs. Ever since your fight, even though he had a great performance, you got to give him a lot of credit for it.
Right.
Yesterday, but
Yeah.
he adjusted his game. He's not he's not highly comfortable in throwing the jab like he used to, because you counter the jab with your left hook. So
Yeah.
in the last two fights, he's no longer the Devin Haney. That's not his primary arsenal. But credit to him because
Yeah.
he
The thing,
adjusted. You know.
it's gonna make it easier to close the gap on him for sure. And the thing about Norman, he never set up the hook. He just jumped in with the hook and thought he was gonna land it. Like anybody is gonna see that. I mean, you're not even trying to like fake a jab. You're not even trying to set anything up. It was
Thing,
just so
thing
obvious.
is, if I'm not mistaken, I think Haney stunned him with a left hook and then put him down with the right
Yeah,
straight.
yeah, he caught him. He
That's
caught
what
him with
happened.
this. He caught him with the same shot he caught me in the third round. If you remember our fight where I stunned a little bit, he caught Norman with the same shot, but Norman couldn't recover. It was like he just was like I told you, he was in la la land, and then the right hand just kind of put him down. But
And he looked small, bro. Norman, like during the face-offs, it was
he
they looked
definitely looks
similar,
way
but in the
small. I told
ring,
you, Devin Haney is big, bro. He's not a little dude. He probably walks around 180.
in the
Like
ring, like
pretty,
Norman looks small, bro.
definitely,
Norman was
definitely
highly
small.
manufactured. That's what it is.
I told everybody who had an ear to listen was he's too
Wait, you think
inexperienced.
there was a rehydration clause in that or not?
Nah, I don't know. I really don't. But um, I know that I made money, right? I made 50 grand. I made
Yeah,
a
I
lot
saw
of
you.
people
I
money.
saw your bet, bro.
Yeah, I made a lot of people
This
money,
motherfucker betting on the ops. That's crazy.
bro. Shit, money's money, right? Fuck it.
Right, but can I say this?
Yeah,
Because the other guy was talking about get this trainer.
right, right,
I've always said, man, stay with your dad. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing. You got Devin Bill, you got Uwe, his dad, you got Tio, his dad.
Yeah,
I think you and your dad is the best collaboration anyway. Like even when you was with Eddie, it was still like Henry in the corner. It was Derek
right.
James. It was still your dad. I
My,
say Ryan and his dad and Henry. I
I
think
mean,
that's
I
the
made
best
the
one.
decision to have my dad back in my corner, because that's always been what it's always been what it is. You know, my dad's
Yeah,
always been there. He's always stays with me in training camp. It's like every day I've spent time with him. So nothing's really gonna change. Really, what got to change is the mentality, right? The mentality of wanting to win. You know what I mean? Wanting to train every day, wanting to do all. That's what it is. You know, everybody wants to try to write me off after the Rolly fight, which they can. Like I said, you're only as good as your last fight. Everybody thought Devin Haney was a bum after Ramirez, and now he wins. Now, oh my God, you're back and you proved everything. So, at the end of the day, I'm gonna definitely show a whole different side of me and a whole different, Ryan from my last fight, and everybody's gonna change their mind, and then they're gonna come back and say, "Oh my God, we can't wait for you to fight Devin Haney." Like I already could see it. I could already, what do they say, manifesting it, but it's because I know the work I'm putting in, and like the confidence is different. When you actually put in the work and you actually been grinding and you know what's gonna happen, you don't care what anybody's
You
saying.
just gotta take care of Barrios. You take care of Barrios.
Oh
Bill already said
yeah,
he was gonna
oh
they
yeah,
gonna take
and I
you.
and guess what? I'm not gonna be shy like that. I'm calling them straight out. Yes, you, Devin. Yes, again, let's run it. No ands, ifs, or buts.
but
Start
we
I
do
testing me
will
love
say
now.
Tequila
though,
Ryan. We do love Tequila
Tio's
Ryan.
dad, Tio's dad is
Oh
the
no,
most annoying
for me. It's
in
either
boxing, bro.
honestly, I either want to fight Teo, you know, God willing, I defeat Barrios, and then I want Tio or I want Devin. One of those two next.
Man, 2026 is gonna
Nah,
be bomb.
Devin is the bigger money fight
2026 is,
though.
is the year for sure.
Mhm.
Devin's the
That's
bigger money fight though. You know that because
Devin's definitely gonna be the bigger money fight, but just the fights I like.
the thing is, Tio and Devin can't sell a fight, so it's literally gonna be all up. It's gonna be all up to you to promote the fight because Devin can't talk; he's corny, and Tio, his dad, does all the talking for
But I
him.
think I think just because the matchup, I think it sells itself, but also the personalities are gonna be for like because of the fight, everything's gonna get clipped. You know what I mean? Like because of how big the fight is, it doesn't really mean like it doesn't matter if they can't sell. It's just because of how big the fight is, what they say, and they all got their own personalities besides Devin Haney. It's all gonna sell. Like Bill will go viral, maybe Devin, but Devin always has the stupid, you could predict answers. And Teofimo, you never know what he's gonna say. So, and that makes for a good, entertaining Press
I
conference for
think boxing
sure.
is on your show on all y'all four shoulders on
Yep.
in North America. You know what I'm saying? If Ryan, Tio, Devin, Shakur, or I don't know about Tank.
It's
What's
all.
happening to
It's
Tank? But
definitely all for the taking. Shakur for me is last place of taking over everything, for
yeah,
sure.
but it looks like
So you
y'all
got a
Shakur.
pushing
hit.
each
So
other
you got a
anyway,
hit
just
list
like
in
back in the '80s. And
No, I'm
like,
just saying like who could actually take over and be the face. Like for me, Shakur's like last place right
okay,
now.
okay.
but you got a hit list in 2026. Three
No,
what? Three fights?
I
Three
got a one.
fights?
I got a 1-2 hit list. Barrios and then Teo or Devin. That's just my 1-2 hit list.
So what do you see yourself? How many fights you see yourself fighting in 2026? I know the average is like two
I want three. You know,
ish.
usually it's two, but I want three. I want to fight in February, then I want to try to fight in May, and then see what's up later on in the
On
year.
the Benavides card or what?
Nah, Benavides card. I'm all like I already did the sharing the fucking platform with everybody. I hate that. I learned that I hate fighting outside, so it's gonna be all on my terms. It's gonna be just the main event, and that's it, bro. I ain't gonna be on nobody's card. Shout out to Benavides though, he's a beast.
He
Trust
low
me.
key disappointed me though, not calling out
What for
Bivol.
real?
Yeah, not calling out like he already got his fight planned out and shit like that. I
Oh
mean, he
well,
should be
because
fighting Bivol, bro.
I mean he's fighting what Zuro for a title, I guess, but we know why.
He
I
already
heard.
didn't he already beat Zerto though?
I no, I heard he beat the shit out of him in sparring though and dropped him 3 times. That's what I heard. But who knows? Who knows?
Y'all good? Y'all good together? You and Oscar, is everything all good, or is kind of
No, I'd rather not even speak about that.
okay?
Just
How many more fights you got under that contract, bro? I feel like it's what do you got like a
relax.
lifetime contract with him
I can't even talk about that.
Ryan, I
type
just
shit.
wanted to say hi and let you know that we're still praying for you. We're glad you're healthy and doing well.
Thank you so much. I definitely missed all you guys for sure. Always good to hear
Type
you
shit.
guys.
I
And I
DM'd you too, bruh.
Bro,
I said
you know me. Like I like had to lock back in for sure. Lock back in.
I'm glad
But
to
I'm
see Diana. Hi, girl. Sorry.
for real. Memories. This brings back memories.
for real. That's the
Yep.
that's the OG fucking crew. Fuck you
Hi
talking about?
everyone, how you guys been?
Yeah. This has
Right.
been the OG crew since the beginning. Y'all were here before I beat Devin Haney when nobody believed. That was hilarious. Then we got on this and still went live. That was hilarious. That was some good shit. Not gonna lie. But I want to hear everybody else's reactions to the fight. If you want to give your reactions, ask some questions, raise your hand. We'd love to hear from you.
Hey, like
Um,
Abdullah
Even the
Mason.
haters could come
Abdullah
on.
Mason. What would you say that he should work on? I think he's a great
He needs
offensive
to.
fighter, but defense
Yeah,
is
he's a great offensive fighter. He needs to learn how to not make fights that shouldn't be difficult. You know what I mean? This was could have been a fairly easier fight. I mean, he did his thing, but he made it too close when he was way too talented for that fighter, and he needs to learn how to slow down the fight. Even if a guy's going crazy like the guy was doing, right? Nonstop pressure, nonstop pressure. You got to take a book out of Mayweather's. Take a chapter out of Mayweather's book. How to control a fighter, slow him down, and then overall just take care of the fight and beat him easy. He could have stopped him too if he would have just slowed it down a little bit.
mute your mic, mate.
I muted him. That was crazy. Bro was I don't know what he was doing.
I have a question. You think all that hugging he did was a technique, or you like applaud it, or see like something good about it?
Um, he just don't want to get cracked in the inside. I think, and I don't know. It looked like he was just on cruise control. It didn't look like there was much to it. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, all right, I did great in the first half. People are gonna be satisfied with that. Let me just not get hurt and control this fight, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, there was no like, I want to put a statement and just knock this guy out. But Devin
You
Haney's never been that type of guy. I mean, he dropped Regis and just did nothing after. So I mean, that's just Devin Haney.
Bro, he got what, 14 KOs and 33 fights? Like he's not
He's starting to
that
turn
type
into a
of guy.
mini Paulie Malignaggi. It's getting close. Mini Paulie Malignaggi. What? How many KOs did Paulie have?
Hey,
Five,
hey, Ryan, I just want to say a big
He had
shout
like
out to you, man,
16 or some
Ryan.
shit.
five.
I'm rooting for you all the way from Nigeria, man. I can't wait for your next big stage fight, man. Man,
Thank you, man.
I can't wait
Thanks.
for it, man.
Shout out
Big
Nigeria.
shout out to you.
Shout out Nigeria. Let's
Yeah,
go.
thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's good with Sugar Rush, man?
Sugar Rush, man. Sugar Rush is he ran out of sugar. Just kidding. Nah. But bro's just not he don't I don't think he's just hungry for the sport. He just kinda wanna do whatever and just kinda be away from the sport. He says just some things are just too much for people, it's a lot of pressure, I guess, for some people.
Oh, all right.
Yo, Ryan, I have a question.
Yep.
From here to 2 years, where you see yourself in boxing?
I try not to think that far ahead because a lot of things can change. I just know that right now I'm extremely motivated and extremely hungry to get back to my top form. I just want to be at my top form. I just want somebody to beat me at my best. That's it. So that's what I'm focused on. And yeah, I've been training for the past 3 months, 4 months. Not out of shape right now, so I feel good going into this training camp. And I'm definitely excited to just show the best version of myself. In February, it's gonna be
You know
good.
what I like about boxing, right
Yeah,
now is like, you know how the O is so prestigious? Like
right.
you don't have an O, basically
You're
you're
a
like
bum.
you're forgotten, right?
Right.
You're thrown to the side. But so many of the four kings of boxing that they refer to,
Yeah.
right? 75% of them got an L or two now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Javante got a draw. Should have had an L.
that's what I'm saying, which
Devin
is
Haney for
basically an L
sure
in
should have an
boxing.
L.
You get a
I
draw, is an
have an
L.
L, and Teofimo has an L. We all have an L. So
Right.
fuck it.
So it's making like you having a loss like irrelevant, right?
It doesn't
it's
matter.
equal
Like the
opportunity
Lakers
at this
lose
point.
one game and then they win the championship. Like who gives? Like who
But you know,
cares?
it's the Floyd effect, bro. Floyd did that shit
No,
to
it's really
boxing.
it's the trolls and it's the fans' problems. Like fans are so emotional when it comes to boxing. They don't know how to just like respect that these dudes are fighting. Like some days may be off. Like bro, like not everybody could just like be on every single night. And it was not even like Floyd was on every single night. He should have lost to Castillo. Truthfully, the first fight. You know, some nights he had an off night that didn't look that good. You know what I mean? So it's like Oscar, he kind of didn't look that good with Oscar fight. So it's like, look at the end, everybody has an off night sooner or later. Madonna won. Floyd had a bad fight. If Floyd wasn't so favored, what I mean, he probably would have had an hour or two. Or if he would have took fights when they should have happened, he probably would have took an hour or two. And that's just boxing. That's life. That's how I see it.
No, that's real
I
shit.
think
I mean,
you know
why
what
in
it is.
the
I think
UFC you get a
because
loss, it's no big deal.
I think because y'all don't fight enough. So when you win, that win stays for a long time. But when you lose, that loss stays for a long time. It's not like back in the days where Chavez would lose to Frankie Randall, and then 1 month later he's back in the ring, and then he wins. So then people throughout that 12 month span, I mean that 12 month span, they
Right.
forget about the loss. You know.
That makes perfect sense actually. I mean, that's just not how boxing is nowadays, right? It's
Yeah.
just the landscape changed for sure.
Everybody's scared to lose their O.
Yep. Facts.
Ducking fights like, oh, I think I'm gonna lose to this fight. I don't want to lose my O, so I'm just gonna cherry pick somebody.
Yep. That's really what's going on right now.
Yeah, man.
When you start training camp,
Already did. It's about to be like a long camp.
I mean, you
that's
fight in 3 months. You fight in 3 months, 2 months and a half. So
Yeah, you gotta already
that
be
shit
going.
should have been started.
Yeah. Facts.
Hey yo, Mario Barrios must have the one of the best managers in the game to get you, Tank, Pacquiao,
Pacquiao,
Thurman.
bro.
Like, damn,
Yeah, bro he got the golden
he
manager
got the
for sure.
golden manager.
He got the golden man. Nah, but like a lot of people wanted to fight Mario Barrios, but I just think this for both of us makes the most sense for sure. I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited because I finally get a fight in Vegas again. Like that's good. Like I've been like New York's been just like Nah, I'm not trying to fight in the East Coast right now.
Come on, man. I'm from New York.
It's
Like,
We
cold
love
as
you out here,
shit. It's
Ryan.
nah,
birthday
I
time.
love New York too. Don't get me wrong, but like, bro, like, let's change it up. Like, I'll even go to, like, let's go to Texas maybe. Like, shit,
Oh,
it's
that's big.
summer,
That's big.
Anywhere warmer. It's fucking cold as shit in the East
right?
Coast.
It's probably cold.
True, true.